Welcome to your Pilates class. We are just about to get started. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and Happy Tuesday. Happy Monday. So give me just a moment to set up my computer so I can also see what I'm doing. We're going to do, we'll go for about 15 to 20 minutes, okay? So hang in there and then we'll get our workout started. Okay. This is a surprise. If you were prepared, maybe you're a psychic like me. That is potential. Welcome to a workout with Bridget. If you didn't know, I have been doing Mat Pilates since I was 12 years old because of my career as a professional dancer. And training as a ballet dancer, that starts when you're a kid. And Pilates and yoga are crucial aspects. So Pilates is a huge part of my life. I used to teach group classes for many years, and I've met many of you through teaching the group Pilates and bar fitness classes, and it's really my honor to have met you all. And in the last 2 years, it's been 2 years? It's been like a year and a half since I stopped teaching group fitness, and I transitioned into just private coaching and running my kids' programs, and of course, helping you all as well. And I kind of miss it. I'm gonna go close my door so that the audio quality is a little better. I'll be right back. Okay. As I was saying, let me know in the chat if you can hear me okay. There's my laptop. That's where I can see myself. I can't see myself right here because I have my phone flipped, so you get better video quality. Okay? Here's the deal. If you have experience with Pilates, this is going to be perfect for you. If you are a beginner with Pilates, you do want to take a class first, so you can have a teacher teach you those basics and look at your body. However, that doesn't mean you're excluded from what we're doing today if you're a beginner. So I'm going to take a moment to say a few of the things that I usually advise the beginners in my classes so that throughout the workout you can discern the difference between good pain and bad pain. So, good pain is a muscle, the meat of a muscle shaking and burning. The meat of a muscle shaking and burning, good pain. Bad pain is a joint pain, ankle, knee, front of the hip, neck, wrists, bad pain. That's an emergency sign from your body to stop what you're doing because you have bad form. The most important bad pain that I want you to pay attention to when you're doing your Pilates workout is the sacrum, tailbone, low back pain. That triangle area of the sacrum, tailbone, and low back. That's where I find that most people who do Pilates feel pain, and that's a pain due to bad form. And not in my class. Not my students. Okay? So I'll take a moment to talk to you about that low back pain. Now, if you've experienced this low back pain in other areas of your life, yes indeed, keeping this awareness throughout the regular movement in the rest of your life will also help you with that low back pain. So, one thing that we practice in Pilates and also in dance and other movement forms is the isolation of body parts. And one in particular that I find quite interesting is the isolation of the upper body separate from the lower body. So most people are not practicing on a regular basis, isolating the upper body while not moving the lower body. So take a moment right now and move your upper body. And you'll see how naturally, when you move your upper body, the low body responds, as it should, baby. We want to be connected. But in the training of Pilates, we are actually keeping this low body stable and isolating the upper body throughout almost every single exercise. There are very few, maybe cat-cow, there are very few where we are really letting this low back go forward like this, okay? We're keeping it under. I want to feel like my tailbone, which naturally points back in the whole Pilates workout, I want to feel like it's pointing downward instead, okay? That's going to open up the front of your hip flexors so you can bypass a more quadricep engagement and get into more hamstring engagement, which is something that we want in the Pilates workout. Okay? So no, if your low back is hurting, if this tailbone area is hurting, the sacrum area at all, it's probably because it's moving when it's not supposed to. And we strengthen the low belly, we strengthen the abdominal region, we strengthen this part of the core by stabilizing the low back and not letting it move with these movements. Did I convince you? Did I convince you to have good form? Can we get to the fun part now? Hold on, let me fix my bun. I felt it shake. Oh, let me read the chat. Okay, Casey, thank you for the confirmation. I'm so excited. Oh, Christmas workout. So what I want to give to you is in a order of just my personal preference, okay? This workout is, I'm calling it your Christmas present. This is something that you can do at any time of the day. It's all on the floor. I'm not even gonna make you stand up and do anything. So this is something you can do, like if you're just sitting on the couch and you know you're gonna watch a movie and you're just gonna be sitting there, you could literally do this workout while watching TV. While watching a movie, just sitting on the floor. And if you want to integrate more physical movement into your lifestyle, sometimes sneaking it in to those moments where you're relaxing and recharging, sneaking the workout in is one of the ways that you can casually integrate it into your life without making too much of a big deal about it. So like I said, I'm not giving you a full hour workout, but I'm gonna try and hit almost the whole body for you in terms of the workout. Are you ready? Did I give you enough time to get ready? I'm gonna talk to you as if you have a yoga mat. If you don't have a yoga mat, go ahead and put your imaginary yoga mat down. Go ahead, lay in X position back on your yoga mat and make sure that your body is not hitting any furniture, okay? If you have an injury or if you are pregnant, I do not advise you to engage in these workouts without direct advisement from your physician. That's right. That means you gotta take this workout video, bring it to your physician, and get permission. It's not my fault that you have an injury or that you're growing a freaking child. So this is a workout for healthy people. I already told you the difference between good pain and bad pain, and you already know the rule about not moving your low back. So before we even get into the real position, let's talk about it. Sit on the floor. Put your right hip on the mat. Put your legs out to the side like a mermaid. And take a moment. There's your belly button. You're gonna go a few inches under your belly button. You're gonna press that in. Let the hips tuck under. That feeling has to be maintained for the next 15 minutes or however long I'm live with you, okay? You promise? You better freaking promise. I swear, if you tell me your low back hurts, we're not friends anymore. I'm kidding. Oh, I'm kidding. Okay. Get down there. We are on the floor. I have the entire right side of my body on the floor. I've got my right hand holding the back of my head up. I've got my tricep and elbow on the floor. My elbow is not forward. That baby is looking above my head. My legs are stacked. My shins, I'm gonna scoot back a little, because my shins are parallel to one another and also the long line of my mat. Put a hand on your hip, press in your abdominals. I want to feel active here, not relaxed. So just take a second, feel activated. With a hand on the hip, you can feel how the hips move back, how the hips move forward. Neither are allowed. Hips move back, you go to jail. Hips move forward, you go to jail. The only way to stay out of jail this holiday season is to keep the hips stacked. That is not legal advice. That was a joke. Pulling in the belly. You're keeping your hips stacked. No matter what your legs do, you press in that belly. You'll breathe into the chest and back. Take a deep breath. No matter what you do, you don't move those hips. No matter what. You gotta be serious. I don't want you fucking hurting yourself. It's time to begin. Take a deep breath. Now, my feet are together, and I'm doing cute little clamshells. Little clamshells, darling. I am just moving my left knee upward and downward. I'm isolating the leg. The hand is on the hip, and that hip is not moving. If this feels like it's hard for you to balance, put a spider hand on the floor in front of you. Otherwise, hand is on the hip. We can inhale open, exhale close. Keep that going. Yay, look at you in your first leg isolation. Did you know the femur bone is the biggest bone in your body? And you are moving that bitch upward and downward. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we're gonna make it a little spicier. Are you ready? Keep your knees together, lift your feet. Cute. How'd that hip do? Did you keep that hip level with your other hip? I hope so. Give me 10 clamshells with your feet in the air. 10, 9, keep it going. I hope you're still counting. Don't worry, I'm counting too. You have 5 more. I like to exhale with a blowing, because it's my birthday every day. 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees are together, feet are up. Put the bottom foot down. Now top leg is gonna do 10 knee taps. So cute. This is just adorable. 10, 9, 8, 7. Who wants to know why I do the exhales like that? 6. Pressing in your abdominals. 4. We're gonna keep moving that leg. It is isolating. If you're just watching and not working out, I can see you right now. I'm watching you. I'm still a psychic. I can see you being a creep. You could be on the floor working out right now, and instead you're just looking at me work out. Okay, creeper. All right, everybody, we switch to knee tap, toe tap. Knee tap, do about 10 of them. Now, as I'm doing this, guess what? This hip has not moved. It is not allowed. It's not allowed. I don't want to go to jail. Pilates jail. Do 5 more. Pressing in the abdominals. I can't read who just walked into the room, but if you are not on the floor working out, you're going to Pilates jail too. 3, 2 more. And go ahead, let the feet and knees rest down for a moment. Hand glute goes to the glute and say, thank you, glutes. Thank you, glutes. It's so sweet of you, glutes. Okay, let's continue. Hands on the hip. Stay on that side. Part 2. Wardrobe fix. Part 2. Cute. Pick the feet back up. Super cute. If this hip moved forward, you're fired. Hips go down, hands on the hip, pull in your abdominals, make sure you're tucked, and when those feet go up and get cute, you do not move that hip. All right. Now we're doing inhale long, exhale bend. We're straightening and bending the top leg. I exhale when I draw the knees together. I do a strong exhale blowing because I want to fully empty out my lungs so I can get my most pressed in abdominal wall. Give me 5 more of this movement. So we're doing like 10 to 12. 4. When the leg straightens, it just lines up with my body. It's not going behind me. It might look like it is, but it's not. It's going front and then right in line with my body. 3 more. 2 más. 1 más. Keep it out there. Bring the bottom foot to the floor. Exhale, draw the straight leg in front of you.
Flex the foot, inhale, draw it back to where it came from. Point, exhale, draw it in front of you. So when I'm moving this leg, it is parallel to the floor. As I'm moving this leg, I am not moving my hips. I am not moving my abdominals. They're pressing in. I've got my chest feeling lifted. I've got an elbow to the ceiling and an elbow reaching above my head. And do 3 more of this. You want to do 8 to 10 total. 2 more. Uno más. Now you're going to keep it in front of you. Flex the foot. Look at the bottom of my sock as you do 10 pulses up. 10, 9, 8, 7. It feels delicious. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees go together. And again, we say thank you, glute. It's time to do the last part of the sequence, the sassiest part of the sequence. And I hope you love it. If you just walked in the room, welcome. Get your ass on the floor and work out with us. Don't be a weirdo just looking at me do a workout, because I can see you. I'm watching you. Okay, this is a stretch. You don't have to do this. I'm just doing it because it feels good. All right, so we're still on the right side of our body. We are still moving the left leg. We're gonna take the hand from the hip. We're gonna activate the top, pull in the abdominals. Make sure you're breathing. Foot goes on a front angle in front of you. It is not on the ceiling. None of you are that flexible. You gotta make sure this hip is pointed up to the ceiling so the leg is in front of you. Do 8 circles. If you are not burning in the hip, you're doing it wrong. Okay? If you don't feel like your glute is working, you're doing it wrong. No offense. Reverse the circle. I think I just did like 6. I might be cheating. Whatever, try 8 on your own. Bring it down. Be dramatic, lay on the floor, open your heart, take a deep breath. Oh, the drama. Oh, and slowly roll up. Use your hands, come up to seated. We thank the glutes. Break dance your legs to the other side. Are you ready? That's right, I'm actually walking you through the other side too, because if I end this live now, I'm absolutely not doing the other side of my body. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I'm going shopping after this. All right, so on the left side of your body, abdominals are pressed and we're breathing into the chest and back. There's a hand that's holding your head and that elbow is pointing upwards. You're breathing into the chest and the back. Please don't forget to breathe. I'm not relaxed. I'm energized. I'm energized. Next. All right. Shins together, knees together, parallel to the front edge of the mat. Hands on the hip, elbow points up and tuck the hips. 10 little clams. Here we go. 10, 9. Wow. Nice femur bone. So big. 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet go up. 10 clams in the air. As I move my leg. 9, 8. I'm not moving my hip. 7. I'm pressing in my abdominals. 5 more. Breathing. Feeling fabulous. Get your ass on the floor. Start this workout right now. I don't care if you're late. 3, 2, 1. Bottom foot goes down. Knees together. 10 knee taps. 10, 9. So as you're doing this, just notice how you're energized in the whole body, even though you're just moving the one leg. 4, 3, pulling in the abdominals. Toes, knees. Cute. Toes, knees. Do about 10 of this. If you're not feeling a burn in the glute, you're doing something wrong. What the hell? How dare you? Pilates jail for you immediately. 3, 2, 1. Knee goes down. We say thank you, glute. Glute's so good to us. Make sure abdominals are in. You are feeling energized. Oh, I just saw my reflection. It looks like my neck's not long enough. Oops. Let's get to part 2. Hands on the hip. Activate the tuck. Feeling energized. Breathing into the chest and back. That's right. Get cute. Feet up. If you move that hip, you're going to jail. Straighten and bend 10 times. Inhale long. Exhale, bend. 10, 9. When I straighten that leg, it is in alignment with my body. If you are an advanced student, feel free to bring the hands behind your head. Show off. Baby, you're at home right now. Show off as much as you want. Actually, let me get psychic and look into your home for a moment. Look at you showing off. Bitch, you better show off. Let's give it to us. 4, 3, 2. Keep it out. Bottom foot down. Draw the leg front, pulling in the abdominals. Inhale, bring it back in line with your body. Do this about 8 times. Exhale, draw front. Inhale, long. So as you're doing this, it should not feel easy. If it does, you're doing something wrong. How dare you? As I'm doing this, my chest feels lifting. I'm breathing. My abdominals are pressing in. My hips and my back are stable. We have 2 more of this movement. And now keep it to the front. Do 10 pulses, foot flex. 10, 9, 8. If you don't feel a burn here, you're absolutely doing something wrong. And how dare you? 4, 3, 2, 1. Leg goes in. We say thank you, glute. That one gets me every time. I don't know why you having bad form and me pretending to take it personally is really funny for me, but right now that's where I'm getting my kicks. All right. Did you just hear my hip pop? That was good. I needed that. Take a stretch if you're doing a stretch. You don't have to. No pressure. All right, the pressure's on. We're getting to the next exercise. Hands to the hip. Stack your hips. Bring the leg up. It's on a front angle. Toe to the ceiling means your hips probably not stacked. We're getting into it. 6 to 8 circles. That's right. I said 6 to 8, not 8. This is like a baseball-sized circle. 8 on the other side. I mean, in the other direction. I'm being dramatic. This is so easy. And the leg goes down, and we lay back, get dramatic, take a deep breath. And we press the hands into the floor. We slowly bring the body up. Go ahead and wrap that front leg over the bottom leg. Get into a little cute pretzel. Adorable. Hands to the floor in front of you. Inhale, look up. Exhale, lengthen the spine over the legs. Drop the head down to that top knee and take 2 deep breaths. At the end of that last deep breath, slowly the spine comes up, slowly and cutely, very, very ladylike or gentlemanly. Switch legs. Hands to the floor, in front of you. Inhale, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Drop the head down. 2 good deep breaths. Slow roll up, slowly, like a lady. A la seconda. A la seconda. You want to sit in your straddle and feel both sits bones anchored down into the floor. Whether your legs are in this small of a V or in Oracle B's stretch. We want to feel delicious lengthening, okay? Delicious energy going out from the root and out the feet. Here, I'm trying to keep my belly a little pressed in so I don't lose that low back. Now, I'm going to keep my kneecaps pointing upwards and my toes pointing upwards while my torso goes forward. Take it down as far as you can. Stop when it hurts too much. We're doing 2 to 3 deep breaths. You need to drop your heavy ass head down. Your head's like a fucking bowling ball and you're gonna drop that bowling ball down. And enjoy your stretch. Once you do about 3 deep breaths, you can come up and do some of your side stretches if that feels right for you. Just make sure you're breathing. Okay, beautiful bitches. I want to do a little tricep push-up into coccyx balance sequence that I really, really like. I already did this sequence once today, so it's probably going to feel super challenging for me, but I don't care because I want to do it with you because I want to show it to you. Hey everyone, if you just came in the room, get your ass on the floor. Right now, we just did my favorite glute sequence. Okay? We just did my favorite glute sequence. I'm delirious afterwards. However, now we're gonna do a little tricep core sequence because it's so freaking simple.
And especially if it's like the end of the day or like early in the morning and you're feeling brain dead, you kind of don't want to do something too complicated, but you want to do something that's going to energize you and remind your metabolism to start pumping, if you know what I mean. But before we continue, go drink some water. Let's take a 45-second break. I'm so proud of you guys for doing your workout. Where did I put my water? Oh, it's over here. Okay, beautiful people. Who's here? Alicia, get your ass on the floor. Get your ass on the floor. Get your ass on the floor. Get your on the I swear to God. Michael, if you're still in the room and you're not doing the workout, you're a creep. All right, so like I said, we just did my favorite, quickie, cute, adorable glute sequence. And now I want to do my little tricep push-up to coccyx balance sequence again. It's not about complication, it's about effectiveness and being able to do it with minimal brain effort, minimal mental labor. What we don't ever want to do in our workout, in my opinion, and what I want to teach you today, is that we don't ever want to activate our stress when we're in a workout. We don't ever want to get actually stressed where we release cortisol in a workout, because then the workout is working against us. So we want to be able to challenge the body and enjoy and be able to discern these good pains from bad pains so that we can push the body's capacity, grow our strength, grow our endurance without hurting ourselves. That's completely possible and it's not complicated. Yay, you're welcome, Morgan. Casey, I love you. Get your ass on the floor. What did I just throw? Okay, time to birth a baby. Just kidding. I've never done that before. I did birth my cat, actually. I did. I birthed my cat. I went to the veterinarian. I went to the vet to birth my cat. What's wrong with me? Nothing. Okay, sit on the floor. Get your ass on the floor. Your ass. My feet are flat on the floor. We're doing it. Are you ready? Toes point forward. We're about hip width apart or a little wider. Hands are going on the floor behind you. Fingertips are pointing towards your hips. The width of my hands is about shoulder distance apart. We are going to be pressing into our hands and feet and elevating the hips. You are going to be holding equal weight between both hands and both feet. A little complicated for the body at first if you do not often do tricep push-ups, which is what we're about to do. I want you to think about your heart chakra as you scoop the hips up. Make a full tabletop for a moment. Stretch in your chest, deep breath. On the exhale, soften your elbows, look forward-ish, and we're going to do 10 push-ups. I'm looking on like a upward angle. I'm looking at where the ceiling and the wall come together. And once you've done 10, I think I've got 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna bring the hips down to the floor. I'm pressing in my abdominals. I recline back in my upper body, and I elevate my feet into a coccyx balance. I'm connecting my heart chakra to my feet. My arms go up and down to the front 10 times. And I'm doing a graceful baby. Inhale up, exhale down. Looking up on an angle is my goal. We do 3 more, I think that's 10. Feet go down, exhale. Inhale, hands go back, look up. Pull in your abdominals, exhale again, we're gonna thrust. The hips back up. 10 more push-ups, bitches. Breathe calmly. 10, 9, 8, 7. Make sure your shoulders are over your hands-ish. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Butt goes to the floor. Again, just do your best. Is this supposed to be easy? Maybe if you do Pilates every day. I don't. Did you get to your coccyx balance? I'm stalling because I'm tired. Okay, here we go. Now bring your arms to the side. And we're going to go up and down 10 times, arms to the side, legs straight in front of you. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet go down. Bring your feet together. Do a butterfly. Inhale, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Drop the head over your feet or as far down as you can go. And just be heavy in your head and upper body. Kind of let the upper body collapse over your feet and breathe calmly and smoothly. Now, that push-up coccyx balance sequence, this morning with my client, I did 4 reps. We just did 2 reps together, but I'm too tired to do 4. But I did 4 with her. In the first rep, we held the coccyx balance for 10 seconds. In the second rep, we did the up-down arms to the front. In the third rep, we did up-down arms to the side. And in the fourth rep, I had her go side to side in the coccyx balance. Oh God, that was hard. So yeah, I gave you guys the shortened version. The next thing that I want to give you, just so that we feel like we're hitting all the body parts, is a really cute, super simple, modified push-up sequence that has a little bit more love for the legs. Hi everyone who just came in. If you just came in, get your ass on the floor. Get your ass on the floor. Get your on the Get your on the Is that convincing? Because it's certainly fun to say. I'm not going shopping after this. I'm eating breakfast after this. Ooh yeah. You guys ready? Did I give you enough time to get your on the Get your ass on the floor. So this, I think, is the last thing I'm going to show you today. So thank you for joining me. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy New Year, Happy birthday, and Happy St. Patrick's Day, just in case. When you're doing push-ups, if your wrists start hurting, sometimes imagining that you're gripping the mat with your fingertips can assist you in activating more arm and shoulder muscles to assist you in the push-up. However, if that doesn't help, don't fucking do it. Wrist pain is actually not allowed. That's one of the forbidden zones. Now, if it was actual muscles in your wrists, like burning, that's different. But wrist pain, I want you to be careful. Now, we already did those tricep push-ups. So if you don't do a lot of push-ups, if your wrists aren't very strong, then doing this push-up sequence might not be good for you. Maybe skip it. Maybe do the glute portion, and then the tricep push-up portion today, and then tomorrow do the glute portion and the front push-up portion. If you're a man, this is gonna make you laugh because this is a highly modified push-ups, because I don't do full push-ups. I don't want my arms to be that big. I know how heavy my body is, and I'm not trying to lift that much weight. I'm not trying to get my arms so big to be able to lift myself up. Maybe one day. Maybe Anna can teach me how to do handstands. Because I feel like handstanders, they can really lock their shoulders down to just hold their whole body weight. There's something about going upside down. I don't know. Going upside down, I'm like, ah! You're supposed to feel peace, right? I don't. I'm just thinking back to gymnastics as like a 12-year-old. Being in the handstand and they're supposed to let go of your feet to do the front walkover or the back walkover, and me just being like, don't let go! Okay, sorry. That's right, we're doing a workout. Don't let go! Get to the hands and knees position. Once you get to hands and knees, wink at your husband. Then bring your shoulders over your hands. Your hands are shoulder width apart, directly under your hands. Wait, what? Your hands are shoulder width apart, directly under your shoulders. Walk your knees back. Your knees are going to go together and your knees are going to be under your hips. Next, pull in your abdominals and open up the chest. We're going to point the left foot back. I strained. The call has been rejected. As I was saying, as that leg is back, you want to create a triangle here between the two hands and your standing knee. So you may need to shift your standing knee over a little bit to create that triangle, okay? So now that you have your triangle stance, I'm pulling in my abdominals, I'm squaring my hips forward, and I'm gonna elevate my back leg, and I'm also gonna externally rotate it. If you're a dancer, you're allowed to open the hip. If you're not a dancer, keep it square. Now what we do is push-ups. I'm keeping the foot in energetic alignment with the crown of my head. I'm pulling in my abdominals, and I'm sending my elbows backwards towards my hips. Trying to keep the shoulders over the hands. And once you've done 10, we have about 3 more. I stay low, and I pulse my leg alone up 10 times. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees go together. Inhale. I open my knees out a few inches. Exhale, child's pose. Forehead on the floor. Take a deep breath. Take another deep breath. At the end of your exhale, roll up to hands and knees. Track shoulders and hands in alignment. Place the left knee in the triangle position. Extend the right leg back. Pull in the abdominals. Square your hips. Get cute. Okay, don't get that cute. Tuck the hips, lift the leg, point the foot. Externally rotate. Dancers can open the hip. Non-dancers, keep it square and do your 10 push-ups. As I'm doing this, I'm pressing in my abdominals. I'm sending my elbows back to the hips. Obviously, my elbows and hips are not making contact. I'm just giving you a directional explanation. Keeping the toe in alignment energetically with the crown of the head. Pulling in the abdominals. On your 10th one, you stay bent. Pull in the belly. And then pulse the leg 10 times. Pull in the belly, darling. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands and knees. Child's pose, full head on the mat. Wow, and that's our Pilates workout today. What a fun time. Make sure you're taking a deep breath. Well, what a fun time we could have together. Slowly walk the hands towards the knees. Sit, swing your feet in front of you like a professional break dancer. Scoot your booty in. Come to a comfortable crisscross. Have a moment with me, will you? Will you have a moment with me, darling? Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining me in your Merry Christmas Quickie Pilates mat class. With me, Bridget. I would say that this was an adult program because I did enjoy using adult language today. This was fun to move with you, and a short workout like this is something you can do anytime, okay? I hope I gave you enough explanation of modifications. If you're not a trained dancer, You don't have to look like me. You just have to follow those rules to stay out of Pilates jail, as I described at the beginning of the video. I want you to do things that take care of yourself and never that hurt yourself in any way. Put your hands on your heart. Let's take some deep breaths together, okay? Pull in your abdominals as you do these deep breaths. All right, so after you've taken a few deep breaths, let's say a couple affirmations. You can have your eyes open, you can have the eyes closed. Just repeat after me if it feels right. Say, as I move forward, I promise myself to put my well-being first. As I move forward, my connection with my inner self grows because I keep putting my well-being first. I love how it feels to put my well-being first. And it comes naturally to me to put my well-being first. And so it is. And so it is. And so it is. Take a moment, shake out the hands, shake out the energy a little bit. Now close your eyes. Put your hands on your heart, especially if you did the whole workout with me today. Breathe calmly and reflect on every sensation that you felt in your body in today's short workout. Reflect on the burning of the muscles and how you worked through it. Reflect on the discipline you had with the specificity of the form as I described it. You did that. Take a deep breath. Feel those good feelings, those happy endorphins emanating and surging through your body in response to the workout. You are energized. Now open your eyes and take this positive Pilates feeling into the rest of your day, into the rest of your night, into the rest of your week, into the rest of your weekend and your life. Sending this beautiful energy that you cultivate for yourself into your life as you move forward. And it's natural, baby, because you are a beacon of love and light. And so it is. And so it is. And so it is. Thank you for working out with me today. Thank you for keeping it cute. I love you guys. You know, after you work out, do some of your stretches. You know, you guys know your favorite arm stretches. Do what feels right. Just don't do anything that hurts, okay? And every little bit of movement counts. And just a quick tip and reminder, if you don't have the energy to work out, but you know you need movement, just dance. Dance is the most effective way to fix your mental health in terms of somatic healing. Of all of our different ways that we can somatically heal, dance is the most effective. So maybe you don't have the energy to do a workout with me. Maybe you don't have the energy to put this video on. Go put your favorite song on. Go put on a song that was popular when you were a senior in high school. Okay? I care about you. I love you lots. I hope you enjoyed today's workout. If this was helpful for you, share it. Let me see what you guys are saying. You're welcome, my darling. You're so welcome. If this was helpful for you, come back to the recording and share it. It's really my honor to do this work. It's my honor to be here. Thank you for trusting me with your spiritual guidance. And I'm so happy to offer you a little somatic guidance on this gorgeous day. So I love you, I love you, I love you. I'll talk to you soon. And bye-bye. You're welcome very much.